And share my screen and turn on my dot camera. Oops. I did not say share first. That's silly. All right, so here, Miss Astria, Mr. Charlie, there's what the spelling test will look like. You have 6 regular words, 6 red words, and then 2 sentences. So, Mr. Max, I already talked about that yesterday's lesson was going to be my last one for that particular time. All right, hi there. We're practicing red words for just a couple of minutes, and then we're going to have our spelling test. All right, Mr. Finn, we're focusing. All right, I'm going to give like 1 more minute. So I should hear no voices except for hearing those words out loud. My friends who are up front, you're practicing on your independently. Thank you. Practicing independently. Sorry, what could you be doing while you're waiting? Think again. What could you be doing while you're waiting? What could you be doing while you're waiting? He did do those. I'm just looking at his paper and thinking, what could Sawyer be doing to get a hard Sunday? Could you write your name and today's date? Hi, Miss Renee. We're getting ready to take a spelling test.
Do we have to write the date?
Yes, you do. Oh my goodness, why is this all fuzzy? Sorry, my friends.
Red words.
So the red words are we're, toward, and you're. Oh, I'm sorry, sweetie. But this is was her office. I'm gonna just close this and turn it on again because the last time it was doing this, it would not focus.
When I got a bracelet from her, I put my hands together and put the bracelet in it, and I was kind of stuck.
Like handcuffs a little?
But all I had to do was this. All I had to do was this.
Still is fuzzy.
Really, really, really fast. And all of a sudden,
Oh yes, the friction makes it warm. All right, I need everybody back to their seats. Yes, go quick though, so you don't miss much. I'm gonna turn it off one more time. So hopefully Charlie and Astria can see this again. I don't know why it's having trouble focusing. That worries me a little bit. All right. Hey, my friends, are you getting them in order, or are you getting them wrapped up for me? Ah, so close and yet so far. All right. So while my friends are finishing up, oh, please finish. It just won't make it clear today. Do it one more time. I guess you don't really super need it because the next thing I'm going to put down is pretty obvious. ER. So this week, our letter duo was our bossy R-E-R, right? R is having E make that sound instead of having its own sound, right? It's making that sound. So we are going to have lots of words with what combination in it today? ER, right? That's going to be our combinations, ER. So if you're hearing the sound now IR, UR, we have some other ones that'll be next when we come back from spring break. They really recommend we do all of them at once, but because our week was short and we had lots of other things, I went ahead and just did this one. But remember that there are other words that are other ways to make that sound. But today, you're lucky because all of them are ER. Okay, they make the sound. So use our rule. All right. So please put your name on your paper. And today's date is the 25th.
No, not all of them. No, not yours.
So all of the words with the sound. All right, number 1. So you could wait and do that between words, I'm quite sure. All right, because I got to get done before my friends need to leave. Number 1. Under. I went under the desk to get my pencil. Under. Nope, we're not talking. So this is the difference, my friends. This is a spelling test, so we're not talking between words. We're giving a thumbs up that we're ready to move on, or a hand up if you need to be called on to ask a question because you need it repeated. But we are absolutely not blurting out today. That is our job. All right, yes, Ms. Surname. I know, I'm sorry you were a little late. I'm sorry, but we have to continue on. We'll just do the best we can, okay, Ms. Surname? That's all I ask. All right, first word was under. We went under the desk. Under.
The second one?
I haven't said it yet. Number 2, listen to the sounds. Sister. I have a younger sister. So listen to the sounds. Sister. Give me a thumbs up when you're done so you know I know you're ready to move on. Sister. Abby, do you have a question? Nope, we're having, that's on the question. Do you have a question? Nope, we're not talking at the moment. We're going through the test. Number 3, insert. I will insert the envelope into the mailbox. Insert. Listen to it. Insert. Hear all those separate sounds. Insert. I will insert the envelope into the mailbox. Thank you for putting your thumb up when you're finished, so I know that I can move on.
What was number 2?
Number 2 was sister.
Wait, have you done number 4?
Sawyer, I need you just to be paying attention, buddy. No, I understand. Raise your hand. Ask me the question. Okay? But if you're paying attention, you'll be good. Number 4 is prosper. Prosper. I see you, Max. Just give me 2 seconds. I hope you prosper on the spelling test. Listen to the sounds. Per. Prosper. Yes, Mr. Max, you have a question? Number 3 was insert. I will insert the envelope into the mailbox. Question, Miss Sunny? Prosper. Prosper. Question, Mr. Charlie? So I hope it means to do well. To prosper is to do well. Yes, Mr. Max.
What does prosper mean?
Did you hear what I told Charlie? It means to do well. Yes. Number 5, teacher. Mrs. Harrison is a teacher in 3rd grade. Teacher. So listen to all the sounds. Teacher. Use all of your skills. Make sure for all of those sounds you think about how those sounds are made with the variety of things we've been learning. Teacher. Okay, well, but don't cheat, just do your best, right? Number 6. Did you have a question, Mr. Charlie? You're giving me a thumbs up? Okay, you were sort of stretching that way, so I wasn't sure. Number 6, roster. The baseball team had 12 boys on the roster. It's a list. Roster.
Wait, that's number 1.
That is number 6, actually. Roster. Write the word you need to write right now first, Mr. Sawyer. Roster. roster. Roster, all right. Thank you, my friends, for letting me know. I don't know what Charlie's having to eat, but it looks yummy. Is that lunch, Charlie? Is it lunch? All right. It's okay. You're fine. All right. We're on red words. Are you ready? Number one. Listen to the sentence. We're going to clean our desks this afternoon. Excuse me, we are not having blurting. We are not blurting today. We're short for 2 words.
What is number 6?
Number 6 was roster. The baseball roster had 12 boys listed on it. Roster. Sorry, raise your hand. Yes, Sawyer. Teacher. Are you ready, Charlie, for number 2?
Is it last?
Number 6 was roster, like a list. A roster is a list. Yeah, you were gone for quite a while, so just start up where we are, Mr. and we'll get you caught up. All right. Oh, excuse me. Wow, we're really having troubles with not talking today during our test. Evie, no more. So I will tell you in a moment, Mr. Fenn, I'm just saying start where we are and then we'll catch up, okay? All right. Mr. Charlie, do you have another question or are you ready to go? Ready to go. Okay, number 2 for our red words are toward. I walked toward the door to leave. Toward. I walked toward the door to leave. Now think about it. Think about it's a red word. Think about why it's a red word. Don't just spell it like it sounds, right? Think about what we learned. Toward. Just raise your hand if you have to talk, Mr. Sawyer. You have the ability for self-control. Doing okay, Mr. Renee? Good? All right. Astria and Charlie, are you ready? All right. Number 3, your hair looks quite nice today. Your hair looks quite nice today. Your. Yes, Miss Evie. Okay, so this is a question. No, we're just doing questions. We're not commenting on the words. All right. Okay. Yes, Miss Sunny, do you have a question? No, just ready? Okay. Number 4 is a word from another week that we're just checking to see if you can spell them, keeping them in your brain. About. Number 4, about. I read about whales this morning on our science assignment. About. Okay, well, so then as long as you have the 6 words, they don't matter what order they're in. So it doesn't really, when I grade it, I can manage. Number 4 was about. I read about the whales on our assignment this morning. About. Thank you, Miss Astria. All right. Number 5. Were. We were ready for our break. were. We also are. We were ready for our break. Were. Were. Travis, y'all good? You ready? Huh? Were. We're not having that conversation right now. We're not having that conversation right now. Number 6. Would. Listen to the sentence. I would love it if we could let people think in quiet. Would. I would love it if people could think in quiet. Would. Mr. Charlie? Mm-mm. Would. Yes, you could prepare for your sentence for cups. Now, I'm going to remind you again that if you mark off each letter for the cups, please actually check the things before you mark it off. Because I found last week, I found some not capitals, even though people had marked off the C. So go ahead and go back. I know, but it's to help you, right? The cups are to help you make sure you get the things you need. Number 1, he has tender silver whiskers. Listen to this. He has tender silver whiskers. He has tender silver whiskers. Whiskers. He has tender silver whiskers. He has tender. This is where, when I say it over and over again, this is where that you comes in, right? You're reading it on your paper. Also on Friday, some people forgot some words. If they were looking at their sentence while I was reading it, they should check each word is there, right? I will say it again. He has tender silver whiskers. 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 Now check your cups. I see some people who haven't checked their cups yet. Looking for that capital. Mr. Ken. Looking, I'm going to read it again. Check when I'm reading it. Make sure you have all those words. P for punctuation. Some people are still missing periods sometimes. And question marks. S, spelling, right? Double check. Look at those words. Look at them really carefully. Do they look? So sometimes when we're writers, right? We try to follow the rules, but now look at them as a reader, right? Look, this bird, you need to have all 4 of those legs on. There we go. Here we go. He has tender silver whiskers.
Can I just go do the punctuation?
Well, you might want to move so I can see. If I can't see it, it won't count. So you might want to move that over so that I can see your. Yeah. He has tender silver whiskers. Miss Bird, can you face the direction? It would be really great. Thank you.
or like dad.
So, yep. Well, I can't see his chair at the moment because yours was really far. So, yeah, Max, we have to have all four of the legs of the chair on. Okay. Sir Renee, what can I do for you? Oh, you're just ready. Awesome. Glad you're so focused today. All right. Are we ready? Is everybody ready for number 2? Mr. Charlie, you good for number 2? All right. Here we go. Miss Josh is ready. All right. Here we go. If you get the hermit a lantern, he will help you dig. If you help, no, sorry. If you get the hermit a lantern, excuse me, he will help you dig. If you get the hermit a lantern, he will help you dig. If you get the hermit a lantern, and I'm pausing there, so is there punctuation that should be there when I pause? What kind of punctuation goes there if it's not the end of a sentence?
Can you say it again?
I will, yep, but I'm giving everybody a hint, Mr. Charlie, real quick, okay? When I pause, what punctuation needs to go there? Okay, we're not answering out loud. I just want you to think about it. What punctuation should go there? If it's not a period, I will say it again. So are you listening to what I'm saying though? I'm trying to give you a hint about the punctuation here. If you get the hermit a lantern, he will help you dig. If you get the hermit a lantern, he will help you dig. A person who does not hermit. Nope, we're not talking right now, Debbie. If you get the hermit a lantern, he will help you dig. Where? Yes, Charlie. Oh, you were just telling me you were done? Okay. If you get the hermit a lantern, he will help you dig. So then the hint was that when I pause, some sort of punctuation should happen. It's not a period because it's in the middle of a sentence. Think about what that might be. If you get the hermit a lantern, he will help you dig. Hermit, like a person who does not like to live around other people. Hermit. Not my frog friend Kermit. That's a k sound, right? But this is ha, hermit. Nope. Well, we're not doing that. We're not building. Here we go. If you get the hermit a lantern, he will help you dig. How are you doing, Charlie? You doing okay? All right. Wanted to make sure. I'm going to say it a couple more times just in case, though. If you get the hermit a lantern, he will help you dig. So if you're done, you're giving me a thumbs up so that I know you're finished. If you're still working, then you're letting me know that as well by not having your thumb. Miss Abby, that's not what's supposed to be out right now. Mr. August, are you all finished? Okay, I'm gonna say the words one more time, starting at number 1. And so Finn, this is a good time to catch up. All right. Okay. Yes or no? You ready to go? We're going to say one more time to make sure everybody's got it. All right. Number 1, under. I went under the desk to get my pencil. Number 2. Are you ready? Sister. I have a younger sister. Number 3, insert. I will insert the envelope into the mailbox. Number 4, prospered. I hope you prosper on the spelling test. Prosper. Is to do well. You checking? We should be checking. Number 5, teacher. Teacher. Mrs. Aben is a 3rd grade teacher. We're just making sure that we've got them all. Number 6, roster. Everybody check that one. Roster. The baseball roster had 12 boys' names on it. Roster. Number 1. It's a list. Ready, Mr. Finn? Ready? One of red words is we're. We're ready for a break. We're. Number 2 is toward. I walked toward the door. Number 3 is your. Your hand should be raised to speak. Number 4 is about. Number 5, were. We were going to art this week. We were going. Number 6, would. Wait, you just came back. So let's make sure you have everything before you head off anywhere again. Number 6 is would. Yes. Would. We would like to finish soon. Number 1, last finale. Make sure as I read it, you've got all those words. I want everybody to do super well on this spelling test today. Number 1, he has he has tender silver whiskers. Miss Bird, your eyes should be on your paper. Number 2, if you get the hermit a lantern, he will help you dig. Okay, nobody move yet, because that's what you guys are really always eager to get those papers to me, but I just want you to hold on for a minute. So this is what I need to accomplish. So I have some people who have not yet had a chance to finish their EL test. And so, excuse me. And so those individuals will need to work on that EL test during this time, just to make sure that we get those finished. If, however, you are done with your EL test, then you have the opportunity to work on some Amplify and spend a little bit of time doing that. Okay, so at the moment, I have Bird, Abby, Sawyer, and Sunny. Is there anybody else who needed to finish that test, but that I don't have their paper? Okay, so that one, yeah, no, we're gonna read on Amplify. Surnay, Mrs. Ware is here. So I know it's a good book though, Mr. August. All right, so my friends who are remote, so I would love it if you could use this time. So Charlie, I don't know if you've had a chance to go. Excuse me. Okay, Mr. Charlie, are you listening, buddy? Okay, I don't know if you've had a chance to do your EL test yet from this morning, but you could use this time to work on that. All right, to work on your EL test. So I know, that was great. Awesome. Yep, I know you're headed with her. So guys, can you just hold just a second? And then I'll be Miss Astria, I know that you're done with your EL test. That was good. So I need you to work on Amplify. All right. Nope. It is on right now on our stuff. Not good. Thank you. All right. Yes, Charlie.
Can I leave?
Oh, yes, you certainly can. This is a good time to work on that test if you haven't yet, but yes, you certainly may. And Miss Astria, you can work on, if you finished, because I know you finished your test, you can work on Amplify as well. All right, sound good? All right, I'm gonna stop sharing and see you guys later. Bye, Charlie. Have a good spring break, buddy.